Hello guys, it's Verzichten here. Today I have very interesting clips. Please enjoy and I'll see you on the next video.
Can you show the whole sweater? Yeah, I did that a second. It's just got a little shark on it. Kind of cute looking. Will you open P.O. boxes while in Las Vegas? Yeah, I'll probably open it again at some point, but I'm probably gonna close the P.O. box at some point probably in the next few months, I'm thinking, is my plan. Just because, like, I'm gonna be honest, guys, it costs, like, I think $50 a month, and we don't really get packages anymore. People are spamming D:, but there's no point keeping it open. I'm literally just losing money, and we don't get a lot of packages. Nothing wrong with that. Perfectly fine with that. But, yeah, it's just no point. So... But it was really cool for a bit. Savage? Guys, don't pretend to be savage as if you're about to send in a package. So, it's okay, though. It's 75 for 3 months here. I mean, it's probably different depending on wherever you live. But, yeah, I'm probably closing it sometime this year. Probably later this year. Then we'll just leave it there. I'll never be able to send them anything. Guys, the P.O. box has been open for like 2 years. You've had plenty of time to send it, you know? You don't have to close it, though. Guys, it costs money to open, and, I mean, I'll open it again maybe in the future, but I'm going to close it this year, probably. Just because, yeah, I mean, there's just no point keeping it open. So, yeah, don't know what to tell you. Okay. Is it open now? It's been open, and I'm closing it later this year. So, that's pretty much most of the plan. Don't be cheap. What are you talking about? Guys, why are people pretending like... I mean, I don't know what to say. It's not being used, so there's not much of a point keeping it open. Does that make sense? I don't know what else to say. It's not being used, guys. It'd be one thing if, like, you know, there's... stuff it's being used, but yeah, it's just not being used, and I think it makes sense to probably not have it open if it's not being used, right? Does that not make sense? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so that's most of the plan, but I will be doing an opening probably later, like probably the last opening before it closes, and that'll be most of the plan. Are you gonna be back in LA? Nope, I'm in Las Vegas now. I'm going to be here for a while, probably. Ludwig closed his too? Yeah, it kind of makes sense. I think it's pretty much just, if it's being used, you leave it open. If it's not being used, you close it, right? Pretty simple. You happy living in Las Vegas? Yeah, guys, I mean, I think after living in LA for a bit with friends, well, going on an extended vacation, you could say, yeah, I definitely like living in Las Vegas a lot more. I think there's two things I like more about LA, and one of them is not even necessarily LA. One is the weather. Weather in LA is definitely better, but I don't go outside, so it doesn't change much for me. And then the other thing is most of my friends and my family lives there. But that's not necessarily like LA. You know, that's like, that could change. Don't think it will, but could change. It's not like it's the place, right? So the only thing really about LA that I like is the weather's nicer, right? It's colder, you know what I mean? So I like the weather a lot more, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, it's just like my friends live there, and I like that. What's the weather in Vegas today? I think it's hot, but I don't know because I haven't left the house, and I just have the AC on. So the weather's a variable. Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing. Like, legit, that's the only thing that I think is better. The internet, guys, oh man, this is gonna be bad because I just left, right? But guys, when I lived in LA, my stream crashed more times than the past year in Vegas. I'm just saying, like, I mean, even you guys remember when when it was leaked that me and Leslie were living together? It's because both of our internets crashed at the same time, our first day moving in. So I mean, it's kind of weird, but yeah, like, internet there is kind of scuffed. I think it's just the infrastructure. So, yeah, for sure, only thing I genuinely think is better about the place itself is just the weather. Internet's worse, it's more expensive, a whole bunch of stuff. So, Yeah. You have roommates in Vegas? Nope. I pretty much just live by myself, but my family likes to visit a lot. So, I think they visit almost every month. So that's kind of nice. Do you miss having roommates? A little bit, but if I'm honest, I think I'm more used to living by myself than most people. So I think I'll be okay, just chilling. And obviously I'll visit them again one day. So, you gonna play Mario Party? Oh yeah, guys, we have our Switch again. In Las Vegas, we have our Switch, so we can play Mario Party, Mario Kart. We can play that sports game everyone was playing, but it's dead now because no one plays it anymore. But there's that sports game that everyone was playing for a bit. I don't know if you guys remember. There's some weird sports game. There's like volleyball. I think. Well, that's the only one I saw. But there's like some Switch sports or something like that people were playing. So we could bring that. It's all set up again. It's called Wii Sports. Is it called Wii Sports? It's on the Switch. Shouldn't it be called Sports or Switch Sports? Or I don't know, but I feel like it wouldn't be Wii Sports if it's not on the Wii. What about Trackmania? I still want to play that with Ludwig. He told me he'd teach me how to play someday, but I've been a little busy lately, and then also the daily cup he told me about is in the morning at 10 a.m., which means it's gonna be very unlikely that I'm gonna wake up that early and be streaming. So we'll try and get something together, but it's gonna be a tough one. So, why'd you move to Vegas? Well, I moved like a long time ago. I moved over a year ago. And it's very complicated, but I actually kind of like it here more. Internet's better. My rent is way, way cheaper. I can't even, it's crazy how much cheaper the rent is. So, it's just so much, it's a lot nicer for sure. And then the internet's better too, guys. My stream crashed more in the couple months I was in LA, than in the past, like, entire time I've lived in Vegas. Just because the internet is kind of scuffed in LA. But, you know, that's just how it goes. You pay as much as your room costs. Yeah, guys, I'm going to be honest. My rent for the one room in LA, paying my share, is probably about 4 times to 5 times as much as my entire place in Las Vegas. Not very, it's cool living with friends. It's cool. I like it, but it is psychotically expensive just for a room. So it's how it goes. LA prices, I mean, guys, people are going to sound surprised, but somebody in LA lives there and they know exactly what I'm talking about. So, yeah, it's just too expensive for me for the most part. See, don't you guys rent a place? Yeah, I just the rent, guys. I'm talking about the rent. I'm renting in both places, sort of, and yeah. Well, I technically don't rent. I just help pay for it in LA. Like I just, So, are you gonna buy a house in LA? Probably not. Probably not. Guys, remember the Name Your Price we played, and we were guessing prices for those houses? And, like, none of them were in LA, but I'm just saying, like, for $1 million in LA, you get, like, a shack, maybe. It's just too expensive, guys. I mean, I'm not a poor person, but buying a house in LA, it's not going to happen. It's just way too expensive, I think. So, Sykkuno's moving. I'm not moving, guys. I'm not moving. I think a lot of people got the wrong idea. So, anyway. That's pretty much all I could say about that. I think I'm glad I'm back, pretty much. Lil Cat. Yeah, guys, it's kind of weird. I'm going to miss Lil Cat because, I mean, guys, we're playing with Myung and Ray literally today. We still play games together, but, the pets, right? Well, by pets, I mean literally just the one cat that I'm friends with. You don't get to play with them anymore, right? So you don't really hang out. But, like, me, Ray, and Myung are playing literally today, so it's not as crazy, I feel like. Anyway, you should get a Bengal cat. I mean, I don't really know. I think it's, we'll see what happens. It's not something I'm thinking about right now. So, you don't like Sock or Somi? Well, it's not that I dislike them, but obviously I like Little Cat the most. Also, Sock and Somi fight each other. Don't know if you guys knew that. They don't like each other for some reason. I don't like the conflict. Little cat's just chilling in the corner, so we get along a little better. Did he move out? Guys, I feel like people are getting it confused. I was just going there for a short vacation. That's it. I've always lived here, and that's pretty much it. It was just a short vacation. I think people for sure got the wrong idea. Don't know how, but it's just how it goes. Let's see. How are you with Mika? Mika's really shy, but occasionally he'll be friendly, but he is a very shy dog. New update for RAFT. Oh yeah, guys, Ray messaged me this morning saying let's play RAFT, and I was like, I kind of want to, but I am worried. Look, guys, it's fun playing. It's not a bad game. Last time we played with 8 people, we didn't have enough resources. I genuinely don't think the game is designed for 8 people, because like there just wasn't enough food spawning, and we had to literally die and respawn so we could regenerate our food meter. So it's like, I mean, I feel like it's not designed for that many people because we just can't feed everybody. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, I'm up for playing it still, but yeah, I am concerned if we just have so many people that we can't feed ourselves and we have to pretty much like kind of cheat the system by dying and getting instantly revived to like refill the food bar. So yeah, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm fine with anything. But I did hear that the final chapter's coming out. I think we might just restart from the older one. Is it called the older one? The more developed one, probably. That's what we're hoping for. But yeah, I feel like just starving all the time is just not super fun. But we'll see what happens with it. Are you covering your tattoo? I don't have a tattoo, so I guess that's... What's the word for that? Is that called a loaded question? It's like a weird, it's like, are you covering your tattoo? And I'm like, well, I don't have a tattoo, so I don't know how to answer that question. So I mean, don't know how to answer that, but yeah. What a question. What is it, leading? Is it a leading question? This guy's been watching the Johnny thing that everyone's streaming. Or what is it called? The trial or something? I think they meant the fake one. The fake one's been gone. It literally rubbed off the first day. So yeah, it's gone. There's nothing there anymore. Let's see. Hearsay, that's pretty much all I know. I saw like 2 meme clips on it. Something about hearsay and something about you read that right. And that's all I know. I don't really keep up with it. It's probably important, but I have no idea what's happening. The only thing that confused me was everyone told me it was going to be over like a while ago, and then it wasn't over, so I don't know what happened there, but yeah.